Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel for this episode 20 here on Silverrun with me, Farmer Murphy. Well, we are into November, and one of the things we need to do this month is do another cutting of grass, so I thought I'd start working on that while I brought you up to speed. So at the end of last month, I filled all our productions that required raw wood. So that has been done. We shouldn't need to do that again for a little while. We certainly are starting to strip bare that hillside, though. You can tell we've been there. And that brings me to the main thing I want to try and get started on this month. And that is tree planting. Now you can see our money has gone up. I went and cleaned the cupboards out, as I say, and I sold off a bunch of wood products on the train. And also Mikey handed in another sculpture. And so that's what brought us up. We netted almost $150,000 from those two activities. Now I haven't paid towards our loan this month. I have been doing that every month, giving them, trying to put 20 grand towards it. I haven't done that yet because I'm saving our pennies up. Our boat will be launching at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and that, if our memory serves, will garner us $180,000. So at that point we should be able to buy the tree planting setup. Now if we are a little bit short, what I could do is I'll continue to work on this grass, and then tomorrow, after our productions have generated some more funds, we'd be able to do it for sure, I think. So that's what the plan is. But I do need to get this grass on all our fields is ready, and I'm just going to turn it all to silage. I've checked, we have enough hay to get us through, so I'm just going to silage all of this. And I'll take a look at how many bales we have when that is done, to see if we can actually sell any of that off, or if we should hang on to it all for the BGA when it goes in. But we certainly have been putting the town off for a long time on the tree planting, so I want to get on that. And I do want to replant that area that we're working in right now. I'd say we're about halfway through the trees on that property now. With the extra sawmill, we're going through even more raw wood. Now our new sawmill, I have put everything on storing so that we have the materials for the next boat. And then after that, I'll likely put some of it onto distributing. I've taken everything over to the boat now for the next build, except for the metal and the fabric. We are always going to be waiting on fabric until we get our cotton in. I just missed on turning the metal production off of selling onto storing, so we had some on hand. So unfortunately we have to wait for some of that to be produced. But I had everything else on hand, and that's what I'm doing again. So that's why that sawmill is on storing right now, to build up the next set of materials for the boat. Now, I wasn't intending on showing you a whole lot of this grass work. We've done a lot of that here on this Let's Play. But I just thought I might as well work on it while we were talking. just thinking here, going through my mental list, if there's anything else I needed to bring you up to speed on. Oh, that grass field that we have across the way, that's meadow grass. Let me see, I'll stop here. It is just on the other side of the sawmill there. Once I cut the grass on it, if I have time this month, I'm going to turn that field around. We're going to put a crop in there of some sort. I don't think we need to have that as grass as well. I think this field and the one up by our iron furnace should be more than enough. And if we do run short, we can always put plant grass back in, but right now it's still the meadow grass. So once I'll take that cut off, and I may prep that field, or if I run out of time, we'll do it in the spring. I think that is everything. I can't think of anything else. We talked about the money. Yeah, I think that is it. So I'm going to work on this grass until 2 o'clock. I should be able to have it all mowed by then. I might even have started baling. And we'll take a look at where our money is and what it's going to cost us for buying the tree planting setup. And we'll get on that. And you know what, we could actually add to our loan a little bit too, for that matter, because we know we've got the income coming in, just rather than waiting, because we are going to hit some rather nasty weather here if the forecast is correct in a couple days, or tomorrow and the next day. So it might be nice to get it done while the weather's a little nicer. Although, too, it means I've got to get this grass taken care of. But, like I said, turning it to silage doesn't take very long. Once it's mowed, you just have to bale it. And once it's baled, we can pick the bales up in the rain. No issue at all there, because they'll be wrapped. I'm still thinking, even with our second sawmill, once we bring those last wood productions on, they all need long planks. We're going to have to buy a few long planks. I just don't think we're going to keep up, and should have looked at that sawmill a little closer, but hey, the price was right, and it's got a fairly decent footprint, so we'll make do. Anyways, I think I will leave you there because I have nothing else to really share with you. I'm going to carry on and get this mowing done. And like I said, I'll see you after 2 o'clock. I am not going to record the boat launch. I've done the last couple, so I think we'll just let this one go. And when the money comes in, I'll bring you back in and see what we can do about some tree planting. So we'll see you then. Well, you can see our money has gone up. Obviously, our boat has sold. I did complete the mowing, and I am working on the baling. Currently in the field where we started mowing, but we're in our semi here because I just remembered we have some canola, and November is a peak month for canola sales, so we can use the coins, so we're going to load that up here. We don't have a lot of canola, but it's better than nothing. We'll head to the market, get this sold. I think we should be good enough to get the equipment we need, although I know how much the excavator is, but I didn't look at what the head was. I don't think it was that expensive though. I still have traffic turned off so I can be pretty brazen about driving around. I forgot to turn it back on. When I'm working off camera, sometimes I turn it off just to make life a little easier. Oh, I can't remember how to. You know what? We're going to have to turn the help menu on here. Just give me a second. Couldn't remember how to change the tip side. I haven't done it for a while. I'll just leave the help menu on because we'll probably need it for the tree planting process anyways. All right. Well, I'll take our truck and get it parked back up, and I'll meet you at the store, and we'll spend some money. See you there. While we're at the store here, let's spend some money. Always fun. So the excavator I know is in here in forestry equipment. Now, I think we're going to have to go with this one. Um, I would like to try loading some logs with it eventually, but this one here is pretty darn pricey. But it would be a little better for log loading. But we'll stick with this one. Should do the job. We can always upgrade later if we want to. No, we don't need the grapple. I think that's what we want. Beacon, yes, yes. That's all good. We'll take it. Huh. Take the grapple off and it costs us money. Interesting. Okay, we'll buy that. Now, I'm not sure where those planters are. Here, forestry equipment, maybe? Ooh, 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 ooh. Should have looked at that. How much have we got? Oh, we've got enough. Holy mackerel. Those are more money than I thought. Now, what I would like to do, what's that take us down to? Maybe I'll leave it there for now. But what I'd like to do is eventually have three of those. Oh, we need trees, saplings, with three different trees in it. If we run over here, actually, just before we do that, the trees I like for, I find that are the best for logging are the lodgepole pine. But these ones here, the spruce, are a little bit better for decorative because they fill the forest in. These are the lodgepole pines here, and they're the best I find for logging. So when we're reforesting for logging, those and these one here, I think they're ponderosa. Yeah, ponderosa pine. So I'd like where we're going to reforest to relog. I'd like to put in ponderosa pine and lodgepole pine, and then when we're doing it for decoration, say spruce and ponderosa pine. But those heads hold 240 saplings. I don't want to necessarily plant out 240 and then come back. Um, I'd like to have three heads loaded up, and I just grab one and uh, go and plant those particular trees. There's no way for us to really identify that either. There's no options on that thing, is there? Let's go back in here again. Just double check. Don't think I missed. Where's forestry equipment? Any options? Just so we could uh, tell the difference. No, nothing. Okay. So we're going to do some decorative trees. Pallets, it said. So it should be in here someplace. Those ones? No, sir. Those ones. What was that for? Spruce. Yeah, I think we'll just do the spruce ones. Holy mackerel, those aren't cheap either, are they? It's 7,000 plus 5,000. All right, so we'll start with spruce, some more decorative ones, 'cause we're going to do those around this area here, and we'll likely buy some, probably some ponderosa pine and another head, and we'll throw some of those in around them too, just to have a little bit of diversity in the area. Actually, it might be just easier to just use my controller on this. Oops. Okay, this is gonna... Oh, this is a little bit different than the tree harvester I'm used to, so now it's gonna take a little getting used to. Okay. Now I looked, we have cut down 1,100 trees. Just over 1,103 trees. I was surprised. I didn't think it was that many, but we have been doing some damage. I don't know if we'll necessarily plant that many trees, but because some of the areas obviously we've cleared off and we're using. Oops. Oh, you're gonna have to bear with me here. As usual, I didn't practice or anything. Okay, there it is. All right, so we'll throw it on our low boy when we head to our logging area, but I just want to do some trees in around here. I guess technically we have enough money to, we could buy one more head. Guess I'm just going to have to kind of take note of where I put them. Smart person would actually write that information down. Not the fastest thing on tracks. Oh, right there looks like if you use a tree or, excuse me, tree or two. Yeah. I imagine we have to get this a bit lower to the ground. Get it kind of level looking. Has to be in contact. Oh, shoot. Never thought of that. I wonder if there's land I'm going to have to buy that we don't own anymore, that we bought and logged off. Guess we'll find out. So we'll have to do a little more traveling here. If there is some land we bought and logged off and sold back, I'll rebuy it, put the trees on it, and then sell it back. We'll just have to reverse that process. Well, this is a little painful, so I'll get to the area where we're going to plant, and I'll bring you back in. You don't need to watch me drive down the road. See you in a bit. Okay, here's a bald spot. We took some trees out of here. I have confirmed we still own this, so it should be good. Now I'm going to use a very scientific method for placing these trees. I believe the term is willy-nilly. That's what we're going to do. Oh, wow. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Shoot. The up and down is exactly the opposite of the tree harvester. So, that's going to take a little getting used to. We'll fix that. Now we won't go sliding down the hill. Oh, there we go. And that's done. Wow, boy, it's not going to take long to plant these at all, is it? Which one? There we go. Swing around over right here. Now, we certainly don't want these too close, since these are big trees we're putting in here. But like I said, they'll fill up the hillside, won't look so bare, make the local population happy. I wonder, actually, let's just jump out and see if we can possibly see. It was right in here where we put it. Yeah, pretty hard to spot in this but I think they grow pretty fast. We should be able to see it. So might be a good idea to leave them, put one tree type in, let them grow a little bit so you can see them, and then come back and put some others in. Now, we could have used a tree planter, but most of the places where we're putting these trees, it would be pretty awkward, I think, to use that tree planter that we had before in game. Oops. Little crossover there on the controller. And I'm just simply looking for bare spots that a big tree would look good in. And that's the thing about these spruce. They get pretty big, so they'll fill a pretty, you know, we don't, oh, come on. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Yeah, it's really going to take me a while to get accustomed to this. Actually, I think we'll throw one more up here. Anyway, they're saying these large trees will fill in these gaps pretty effectively, I think. And that's where we're just putting back in for kind of decoration of what it's all about. Now. You should be... Oh, no, don't come in then. Okay. I think that will do for here. Like we say, in a couple months, come springtime, we can see what we've done and throw another few up. Now I'm going to throw some in here too. I currently don't have any plans for this area in here, so I'm going to throw trees in, and if we change our mind and we find a use for it, we can always come and log them out. We do have the technology. I think we'll get a little closer here. I mean, the easy way would certainly be just to throw the same kind of tree down everywhere. But I think for aesthetics, it would be nice to have a variety. Now this should be bringing... It's not moving that boom at all. And according to the help, that's what it should be doing. Oh, helps if you can tell right from left. Oh my gosh, some days, I'll tell you. Yeah, these do take up a fairly large diameter, so I don't want to get them too close to the road because I don't want to have them interfering with equipment running up and down the road. I'll sucker up just a little bit. For sure we're going to get one more, we're going to get some lodgepole pine for certain. Now I don't know if I've got my window open. It's a pretty nice day here. Not super warm for June, but a very comfortable day. We can get up into the pushing the 30s in June sometimes. But I haven't looked at the temperature, but I say it's a very pleasant, like 22 Celsius, something like that, 22, 24. But I've got my window open and the neighbor just started mowing their lawns. But my point was, so hopefully you're not hearing too much of that. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to pause it here and I'll just shut my window just in case it is bleeding through. So I'll get back to you in just a second. So if that was too annoying, I apologize. When it gets really warm, we put the air conditioning on, but on days like this, it's just nice to have the window open and have that fresh air. Just looking to see if we can see that at all. No, not at all. Huh. Where's the road up here? Looks like it's contacting the ground to me. Oh, geez, that's tiny. There it is, right there. Well, no wonder we can't see it. Ooh-wee. It's been a long time since I watched any videos on it, but it seems to me these trees grew pretty darn fast. It won't take us, I think, long till we see them. Let me get this head kind of ladder here. Okay. You been able to figure out my pattern yet? If you have, good for you, because there isn't one. Just look for a spot that looks like it needs a tree. Now, when I was logging off, even on the other area here, I did pretty much clear cut. You can see I left a few here and there because I wasn't sure what we were doing with this land. But on the other area, I tried to leave as many of the decorative trees as possible. So we'll have those still in place. I did need to clear a path down to our, our loading area and that, but otherwise, I tried to leave them unless they were absolutely in the road. Whoa, where are you going there, big guy? One thing about using this, like when you use the actual tree planter, it plants them in rows. Huh. Okay, which way do we need to slow its head here? Whoops, probably not that far. Oh, you know what? There's a stump there just sitting on it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Whoa there, big guy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mind of its own there for a little bit. Loses traction when you... Okay, back up the hill. I don't know if you guys probably couldn't make that out, but it was actually down, but it was sitting on a small tree stump. Only Murphy would do something like that. So that's why it wasn't going in. See it? Right there? I don't know if you can see it or not, but we'll just avoid that. I get the controller I'm using is pretty old, one of the first ones I got with my PS5, and I get a lot of cross-stick action on it when I'm doing this kind of thing. Should have changed it, I suppose. See it right there? Now, how would I put that thing down on? Right on that. Unbelievable. All that spot. All the places I could put a tree, and that's where it lands. So I'll put one over here, I would say. Boy. If we were obligated to put in those 1,100 trees, this would be the hard way to do it for sure. Now let's get this build a little closer to the machine here, crossing this creek. Well, just glad to be doing it. We've been threatening to do it for a long time, but it's taken a while for us to log off over there. I think we did. I think that's just kind of a natural clearing. That. You can see where I've started baling down there. Actually, no, not. I thought it was touching the ground already. Jeez, that's not even 20 trees yet. I should take a look and see how long we've been recording. Oh yeah. You guys are probably bored of watching this. Didn't realize I've been doing it for so long. I might need to cut some of it out, we'll see. So I think we'll call the episode there. And actually what I'll probably do is go back to baling while it's nice, because it's supposed to rain the next couple days, and this is something I can do in the rain. But I just wanted to show you that we're getting started with this, and that's what I'll spend some time doing, a little bit each day in game, throwing some trees down. And I actually won't make you watch it all. But as our money gets up, I definitely, for sure, we're going to buy one more head, and I still likely will get 3, because, oops, come on, stop that, you. Anyways, if you're still with me, really appreciate watching. If you haven't already, I encourage you to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to know other content with this lands, hit that old notification bell. But for this episode here on Silverrun, it's Farmer Murphy signing off.